Hello everybody, it's your boy Kev here, and I've got another video for y'all on the Cleric. I busted out all the stops, took out Microsoft Paint, and created this lovely image for y'all with some of the limited gameplay footage I have from my test server runs. Now, the spells that I like to run on the Cleric are here: Protection, Divine Strike, Lesser Heal, Bless, and Divine Light. Now, I'm going to start by giving simple descriptions of all of these abilities, and then I'm going to give a little bit more complicated of a description. Now, I'm going to give a chapter for the more simple descriptions and the more complicated descriptions. So, if you know what all these abilities do, you can just jump ahead to the more in-depth section. But section 1, protection, that's going to give you, just like drinking a protection potion, you or another character 20 shield. Now, that shield can be broken through before the protection wears off after 20 seconds, but it is very powerful. Divine Strike is going to be giving 10 damage for 10 seconds to you or another character. Lesser Heal is going to be healing either 10 or 15, I can't exactly remember, health to you or another character. Divine Light is going to be healing another character for, I believe it's either base 30 or 40, and then it's going to be doing or magical 100 damage to an undead. And Bless, lastly, is going to be giving +3 agility, will, and strength, really buffing up your character. There are a couple more abilities that I don't really run very often, but they are Cleanse, Bind, and Resurrection. Bind is going to, after you casting for longer than 3/4 of a second, stun someone for 3/4 of a second. It just doesn't really seem worth it to me. You crowd control yourself for more than you crowd control the enemy. I could see it being used maybe when you're in a full team of 3 and you can bind somebody and chain it on them. Cleanse is going to be removing all negative status effects. I think this is very good. I think in a team of 3 where you perhaps do not run a second skill and you run memory 2 and you have enough knowledge items, if you're going to run more skills over there and you're going to be running resurrection perhaps, I think that Cleanse is actually really good. You may have a teammate who's about to go up against a rogue and they have protection on them, they have, bless, they have all of the things, you already healed them, but that rogue's still coming back in to stab away at them, and they're bleeding. You might want to just cast Cleanse, or perhaps they could be just gotten hit by a fireball from an enemy wizard, and are coming back to you, and they're about to die from burn. You can cast Cleanse on them and stop that burn. Now, I'm going to go a little more in depth on these abilities and what especially the stat of will is going to be doing when interacting with these. Now, in my other videos, I kind of go, oh, what is will? There is a description of will in my other 2 videos in the stat stick image the other time that I brought out paint. But really what Will's going to be doing is it's going to be buffing up both of these heals. It's also going to be increasing the amount of stats Bless gives. It's going to be increasing the amount of damage that Divine Strike gives. And it's going to be increasing the shield on protection. Basically, everything gets better. So every time you find those, magic vestments, they're giving +1 to Will. I highly recommend you grabbing onto this. And also, there are gauntlets, simple rawhide gloves that give +1 will, +1 knowledge all the time. Easy to find, and definitely it's not too hard to find a pendant or rings, especially off of those bats or mummies, to find a ring or a pendant that gives more will. Now, I did promise to keep this video short. This basically is the end of me explaining how the abilities work, but I am going to give y'all some gameplay footage now if you want to check it out, where you can see for yourself what I have done. Maybe perhaps it wasn't considered holy. Now, when you have a ranger and a barbarian coming at you, you can hear them now as they're coming around the corner. You can't think, I'm going to evangelize to these guys. You can't think about, teaching them about the good book. You just got to hit them with it. Now, if they're not going to be receptive to that, if they fall over, that's their problem. But right as I hear these guys, I cast Bless. I cast Bless first because it lasts 30 seconds. And the reason I cast Protection before I cast Divine Strike is because they're probably going to hit you, and Protection is going to go away because it's only a 20 shield. Whereas Divine Strike, you're going to want longer to be able to hit them. I forget to cast my Q, which would make me do 10 more damage. Crazy to think about that I have only lost, a third of my health trading with the Barb. I'm going to increase my strength, which is only lasting 15 seconds, so kind of a waste of a ale there. I'm going to go right into trying to heal myself and showing you that you cannot heal yourself with Holy Light. And then I'm going to redo Bless, because you can see it's going away in the bottom of my screen. Get that protection back up. Get Divine Strike back on. I'm fully ready to go. The best thing I can do now is heal myself and drink some ale. I forget to drink the ale, and I'll probably forget to use my smite again, which is just going to show that I could have been stronger than I was in this fight. I could have had more strength, more health, 10 more damage. And I'm able to, as a solo, with base gear, kill a Barb and a Ranger. The Ranger had the spear and bow build, and the Barb did have a Barbawata helmet, which does make him a bit tankier. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love talking about this game and really look forward to the next playtest. If you have any questions, please drop a comment down. And if you have any suggestions on how I can, make the production better on these videos, I would love to hear it. I really like playing this game. I hope you guys enjoyed, getting to see me play it a little bit. I'm going to insert one more fight after this. Now, funny enough, this is from my second ever video as Cleric. Now, I go for Bless, I go for Protection, just like I did last time. And I see that there's a portal open. So it looks like this is actually a team of 3, and these are the last portals, so we're going to fight over them. The Barbarian is scared, so he leaves. Now we've got a Wizard and a Ranger. Now, the Wizard is crafty, but you can totally hear him, by the way. You can hear where he goes. We can always tank a couple of those, get him dead. Now, the Ranger should push me right now, because I'm low. But I'm going to get to heal up, because he doesn't. He's probably a little scared of getting bonked in the face after his Wizard buddy died. You get to heal up, and you get to get all those stats back. And then you're going to get to come right back at this Ranger. And it's very hard to stop you. He's going to have to get a triple shot off on your head, but you have a shield. He should be plugging me in the chest right now. That would be what a good Ranger would be doing. He's kind of panicking. He also, you can run around in the circle, guys. You can, now there's not a lot of time. I'm going to barely make it out on this one. But I hope you guys have seen, just a little bit more about how powerful, this Cleric class is, and even with not too good of stuff, how you can take some fairly scary engagements. I do hope y'all enjoyed this video showcasing a little bit of the Cleric's abilities and some gameplay of the Cleric. I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I would love to hear from you. I know these videos aren't amazing. I am learning through using different softwares and stuff, so if you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear it in the comments. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to smile, and I'll see you guys in the next one.